a hard out place to work for a composition. The bend of the bay is great, but the Elephant Rock's out too far. It's on a low tide. There's a lot of rocks between me and it. Ugly looking rocks. So we have a wee bit of a, we have an archway across there. You can see it. And we're trying to incorporate that into the composition with a splash over the top of a rock, and then the light sort of shining on the side of the arch and on the side of the cliffs in the background. We're shooting at 35mm, we're shooting handheld because we're 2/50ths of a second. We're just waiting for some of the bigger waves to come in, crash up against this rock, give a bit of foreground interest, and then the arch in the background with the cliffs all nicely side lit. I'm hoping it makes for a nice photograph. We're just waiting on some of the bigger ones coming in to let us see. There's one coming now. I've been scrambling for a composition involving this sunlight. So, we're heading back towards the van. The sun is just sort of set, although the sky in this direction looks pretty cool. So we'll see, maybe Ballintoy Harbour has a few boats sitting on it. So maybe go down low, a couple of wee boats through the harbour, Rattling Island in the background, and that sort of pinkish bluish hue in the sky, sort of a blue air photograph. We've got a few decent ones there. You probably have seen them. No, well, I'm waffling now anyway. Right, we'll give you a shout from the harbour if there's anything worth seeing. So that last shot was of the boats. Let me give you a bit more light. That might help a wee bit. Of the boats down in the harbour, and it was sort of starting to get dark, and there was just a nice wee bit of colour in the sky. I tried it with bumping the ISO to try and freeze the boats, and it worked out okay, but it's just a very plain and simple photo. So I went the other way and actually lowered the ISO as low as I could get it, opened my aperture, or closed my aperture to f/18, which is not something I would do very often. But it left me, I was able to get a 4, 5, 6 second exposure. And the boats are all moving in the water. And it leaves it that the boats are all blurry. The water's smoothed out ever so slightly, but the walls and the wee house in the corner are all pin sharp. And it gives a wee bit more interest to the photo. The sky's just the same, that sort of pinkish, bluish hue with a few clouds scattered about in them. And the lights are lit. The street lights are lit along the pier, or the promenade as such. I think it'll make for a really nice photograph. So, if you haven't seen them all already, I'll flash them all up on the screen now with a nice wee bit of music playing, just one after the other. I would say we've got 4 fairly decent shots. I don't know anything more than that there. We'll not know until we get back to the computer. So if I haven't already asked you, hit like, subscribe, comment, do all them sorts of things. And I hope this light's okay in my face. So cheers for watching, and we'll see you again next time. Bye bye.